Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as the Najd. So last episode we fought a war with Persia, which sadly the Ottomans actually managed to take some land. Bit of a frustrating experience. They did give us 2 provinces from our contribution, and we invaded the Inca a bit. Not to mention we've also discovered the the Aztecs and their whole affair. What? No, wait a second. What is this? Oh, shortcut. Okay. Oh, I see. I can actually fabricate claims on these guys, so I might actually jump up there with this army that's down here and try and take them out at some point. We also got another merchant, because Brazil has grown large enough, I believe. So let's continue transferring trade. I think that should pull it this way. No, I want it to pull that way. Yeah, because if it goes this way, eventually it ends up, the majority of it end up going to my lands. Okay, we still have a lot of debt that I'm unable to pay down. On the other hand, we are getting closer and closer to actually being able to start a war against Ethiopia and their allies. That's 3 years from now. I think I can stop, fabricating claims on their lands. We've also bridged the colonial gap to there, so it'll put us into the Central African Uganda lands. I'm actually... Yeah, we won that battle. I'm actually going to jump up here with claims on these guys. I think would be the best move to start. Yeah, obviously these guys are just going to endlessly revolt. So let's harshly treat the natives. That should eliminate all natives in that province. There we go. So even though that army's down there, it's not necessarily needed. We're still converting what remains of the Inti religion in our lands that we own. We still don't even know what North America really is, but our conquistador has finally reached that region, which is nice. I don't think I need more spy network on these guys. I already have a claim on... Well, I'll wait a little bit. Hey, we can rank up. So let us rank up to an empire. Hey, there we go. We are now very, very good. We have no hope of getting an Age of Absolutism stuff, I'm starting to realize. We have till the Enlightenment, right? What is firing next? Manufactories. That is a problem, because we don't have any of those. Oh, that's awkward. That's going to take quite a while. Oh, I wish we could hit these, but we are not going to be able to. I really need that absolutism too. Oh boy. Okay, well at least we are a nation now. An empire, sorry. So that's good news. And now I can convert the last of the Inti provinces. Pirwa. Lost in mind in space. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Movement speed penalty. Okay, all of those are converted. They're now being cored. We've got 100% prestige, mainly due to exploration stuff. Trying to balance all the different faction stuff is a fun part of this game. Okay, we could attack Medri Bahri, or Medri Bari, I guess. I actually have no idea how to pronounce that, if it wasn't clear. Okay, more cores are coming. We have 158 provinces. Sadly, Okay, Australia is now colonizing. Good. It looks like someone else has gotten here. Huh. I wonder if that's like the Ming or something. I'm amazed the Anu up here have survived, but that's because they are a tributary state of the Ming. The Ashikaga are trying to annex the Usagi here, but they'll actually do it. It's just going to take them forever to do so. Brazil is still being colonized, which is nice. I don't think I'm going to get Colonial Caribbean, but I'll have 5 provinces, so... I don't know where I'd send that one next. Maybe to Northern Colombia or something? It's kind of an interesting question. How do I figure that out? There's a way to figure out... usually there's a way to figure out what's... oh, all the provinces I can see are passable at the moment. Okay. Slowly making money. Ah, here we go. First loan paid down. There we go. We're only 1,800 in debt now. Still got a long way to go. Plus, I've really got to keep getting this tech level. Really would like to get that greater colonizer, but that's not an option. Okay, Persia. Let's put another claim on Persian provinces. It really doesn't make much difference. I've got to keep an eye on their truce timer, though. Where is my army? Let's put that down near Ethiopia, but not on their borders, per se. Hey, we've discovered the Pueblo nations. By the way, they're, well, actually, technically it's the Anasazi, but that region, their structures are amazing. They're cliff dwellings. Quite impressive. Still growing corruption. It's all overextension. It's a shame we have this much development and we're still not that productive. It's mainly because I haven't actually created a lot of states. That's because we're growing so fast. Plus, since we have the Ottomans as our side, we're pretty safe from a lot of trouble. The Ottomans and Tunis. I mean, Tunis is no joke, really, with what troops it has. Ah, the Ottomans are attacking Lithuania now. To be fair, this is a terrifying Ottomans. I mean, even though they don't have Persia and the Arabian Peninsula, it's almost more horrifying because that means they've been invading Europe and doing a really good job at it. Okay. Oh. Okay. I thought we were fabricating a claim on there. Did I somehow withdraw them? I must have. Okay, well, we're going to end up in a war with Ethiopia fairly soon, I'd imagine. August, assuming I can call the Ottomans to my aid. To be fair, they're winning this war up here pretty handily. Poland great... Oh, they're fighting a couple great powers, so it's going to take them a little while. I don't really want to get into a war with Ethiopia unless I'm guaranteed to win it. Yeah, they're in another war, so for now I can't call them in, which I guess is fine. Ottomans also can have some Persian separatists, which is nice to see. Makes my life a little bit easier. The Inca are again being attacked by Portugal. I don't know if they can actually take... Oh, they can take these provinces. Darn. Can't attack them for 10 years, what's more. Okay, well, Bahamas is going to be done. We'll own the Bahamas. Go. We really need to lower that corruption some. Huh. Despite doing so well, we've got a very late start in terms of There we are. We did get Cuba. Okay, we own Cuba now, which is kind of cool. They have nowhere to colonize, but still. I'm going to pick up this province here, just so that we get the colonial enthusiasm modifier. These guys are actually surprisingly doing a really good job at colonizing this region. Australia is going to actually have colonized that region, which is going to be handy. They're not going to give me maps, yeah. Is there anyone who'll give me maps now that I think about it? Yeah, they're all colonizers. I'm going to have to get my own heavy ships going again, I think. Which I really don't want to do, but I don't have much choice in the matter, I think. Let's wait till I pay down the debt a little bit. Oh, our ruler died. Our heir is a nice heir, though. That's something. Not to mention our heir is careful, which could come in handy. Okay, Austria is attacking Poland. We have a terrible Sultana. We could have, yeah, we've got 15 ones we could do. Hey, we have colonial Peru now. What is this? Oh, this is part of Colombia. Oh, cool. We have 4 already in that region. Nice. Okay, question starts to become where to now, really. Can't take the Inca for a little while. Can't really attack Ethiopia till the Ottomans are done their war. Persia's, of course, right on our border as well. To be honest, we just need more colonial stuff, really. I doubt I can fabricate claims on them. I can. Interesting. Okay. I didn't think I could because this province hasn't finished colonizing it, but I guess it makes sense. Hopefully next war we'll be able to cut off the Inca from Portugal or stuff. Or I might have to fight a war with Portugal, to be honest. The only ally is really Castile. If I could call in Tunis and the Ottomans, I could probably win it. Even if the fight is in the New World. In the meantime, let's lower inflation a little bit. Corruption is slowly going down. Still having to renew loans and stuff. There we go. Nope, not yet. We still have a little bit more money to earn. Might as well tax these guys because I'm trying to wipe them out of existence anyway. Okay. Let's get some more diplomatic reputation a little bit. We can now go attack Colima. There we go, get a conquistador exploring once again. Fabricate a claim on one of your provinces. Let's go for... we'll do that one. Stop spy network. We can't attack you for a while more. Let's load up this fleet. 100 days though means that's going to take forever to arrive. We actually don't have to start out sailing yet, so let's wait a little bit. No use suffering attrition and stuff. Pay back another loan. I think we can get another claim on the Inca? Yep. Part of the reason they're able to do this is because I believe since we've completed the thing, it's exploration, it's claims anywhere in this region, which is kind of cool, but it means that the Inca are in some serious trouble. Okay, let's load up these units and go get ourselves some Mexican lands. Not to mention that's going on. solve that problem once and for all. There we go. They're still at war, and they're going to be at war for a little while longer, which is nice. I'm not worried at all about these guys. They're only Tech 8, which is kind of pitiful. Even when I was this far behind as them, I wasn't that far behind. Okay. That, on the other hand, means we should be able to wipe them out pretty easily. I'd like to get a colonial Mexico, which would be cool. It'll put us slightly at odds with the Dutch in the long run. But I can deal with the Dutch. Actually, let's just cancel military access for now. We don't really need it. There we go. And we'll do a very quick barrage. Speaking of which, well, not speaking of it at all, I should get another state going. Probably this one? Yeah. A little bit more income for now. It's not the most efficient use of resources, but because the other provinces are owned by the Ottomans, but gets me somewhere. Okay, I'll toss you in there. I'm really curious if my province up here, the Cuban one, will start trying to colonize something down there. I don't actually know what will happen. I know sometimes colonial nations will colonize outside of their colonial region if they've got no room to grow inside of it, but whether it will actually do so. Oops, that army somehow got orphaned marching through a single province, which is annoying. Oh, we lost claims against them. It's not a big issue, we're just going to attack regardless. So let's repair those ships for the time being. Luckily we're only fighting 2 nations. I should be able to take 4, 5, 6, 7 provinces, maybe. Which would be awesome. You know, I should probably do like Yemen or the Swahili coast, to be honest. Let's do Central Swahili or something. That's Mozambique. Central Swahili coast. Almost all of those I could core. Lemo will want some land. That's not a real big issue for me. Speaking of states, though, does that push them? Nope, not enough. I was hoping it would allow me to get some admin power from them, but alas, no luck. I don't really want to boost their influence that much. Yes, especially because they now just gained influence. Can't afford to risk that. Persia is causing trouble. Ottoman's war is over. Okay, let's do this then. Let's start a war with Ethiopia. Oh wait, the Ottomans won't join. Oh, because I'm in another war. Duh. Sometimes that's confusing. That they can't be aiding you in one war but not aiding you in another. I mean, historically that happened, but oh, I guess it's a little bit beyond the capabilities of this game then. Let's cancel that. Let's fabricate it on them instead. If we're not careful, we'll get called to a war with Persia soon. Actually, I might skip the Ethiopian one and do a war with Persia, just so I can get the Ottomans not to take more Persian lands. But we'll see. Okay, Kilwa is almost coreable. We've taken that. Let's load up and go to their homelands. We could have actually marched because they've occupied that province. I just realized it. Darn. Oh well, we'll sail there. Shouldn't take but a moment. I should have probably gotten rid of the queen, actually. Missionary strength, because we're going to get some land to steal from Mexico. That'll have to be converted for sure. Got 1 year until we can launch an attack on Persia with the Ottomans' aid. So this war has to be over in that time period. Should be doable. I really just need control of that last province and everything should be golden. Literally, because there's gold mines in this region. 2 gold mines actually. We're going to control a good portion of the world's gold by the end of this game. There we go. I don't care about a coalition. You guys are terribly weak. Ready to see some stupidly good converting. 5 provinces, all within a year. There we go. I do, however, have to move to stop them there. Let's raise autonomy. Yeah. I know I'm trying to get some absolutism, but it's not seemingly working at the moment. Improve relations with Morocco. I might actually do that. Morocco is rivals with Tunis, which would be part of the reason. There's some issue there. Let's deal with these rebels, and then that should basically mean I can leave Mexico to its own devices once it's converted. And cored. Mustn't forget cored. The Inca didn't actually lose land, which is a bit odd. Actually very odd. I can safely pretty much leave Mexico alone, so let's move the army back down here so I can deal with the Inca when the time comes. We'll wait till November and then we'll attack Persia. I've got to make sure I do it before the Ottomans start the war, so literally like the day of start the war. Especially because they're moving on the borders. They still have the mission conquer Rhodes. The Knights of Rhodes are still hanging in there. I mean, to be fair, that province now is kind of absurdly difficult to take. The Knights have some really nice ideas. Still can't afford to pay down some of that stuff, though. Okay, that's done. Let's pick up that last province on the coast. Just so that the Spanish can't get it. Which also locks up another province for us if we want it later on. It's all about... So it's interesting that the colonial game is more trying to occupy provinces before your neighbors rather than actually colonize in a normal fashion. Really, to be honest, they should do something like make the way the Russian frontier spreads for most colonial nations. Make life a lot easier. Look at that conversion. Pretty nice provinces I picked up as well. What are we focusing? We're still focusing admin and we're still falling behind in it. Tells you how fast we're going. Can we attack Persia yet? Nope, not till November. Okay. And we better be right there when the time comes. I can't afford to let the Ottomans grow much larger. Okay. Truce with them has expired. Declare war, call the Ottomans. I want that province. Good. We are also allied to Ba'amanis over here, which I haven't paid any attention to at all. Tunis is in another war. That's fine with me. I don't really care about them. What I do care is taking a lot of Persian lands. Okay, they've at least given me that province, which is nice. Let's see if I can kick them out of that one. No. See, the problem is now they've got claims on these provinces, so they don't want to give them up. Speaking of which, I should not have the province that they own as a province of interest. Just little things that keep the Ottomans happy. It's the little things in the Ottomans' life that mean they don't try and wipe me out. Let's get that fort started in that province. Especially since they seem to be fairly reluctant to give me control of provinces in the region. We'll do Conquer Sinai. So once we're done with this, we should be able to call the Ottomans immediately into another war, because with our level of favors. Whoops, let me just mute myself so I can get rid of that phone. Phone's dealt with. Okay, more converting being done. Sorry, I had to leave the phone on this recording session for a reason. It's under my control. The Ottomans are willing to give us a good body of the Persian land still, which is interesting. Once that's done, we do, however, want this guy still functioning. We'll go for the capital. It doesn't seem like the Persian army is that much of a threat anyway. Bengal, on the other hand, if they could get their army here, might be a threat, but they seem largely incapable of that, which is kind of nice. I'm going to do that mainly because of the reduced envoy travel time, which is really nice. Especially since I'm doing a lot of colonizing and dealing with colonial nations mess. Okay, once those are cored, that will give me control of this region, or give it to the Mexicans, technically. Najd Mexicans. My Brazilian colony is actually growing nicely. What are they up to? They're up to a handful of provinces. We've got like 11 provinces. Okay, manufacturers has fired. I don't believe we have any. Actually, we have one. Right. We do have a naval equipment manufacturer. Really wish I could get a textile one, but too bad there isn't a way to ask for money from your allies, really. Otherwise, I would ask the Ottomans to help me pay down these loans. Okay, I'll take a hit there, I guess. Did we not get good enough? We did get good enough relations with Morocco. Okay, that's why it shifted. Okay. We've got 3 years till our war with the Inca. I don't really care how the Persian War is going. The Ottomans will handle that nicely. Oh, yeah. No, I'm not going to randomly send you 100 gold. What happened to England? The monarchy survived. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. What I'm a little concerned about is why the Ottomans not killed off the Persian armies yet. I guess they're just that quick of getting away. To be fair, the Persians are doing pretty well keeping up with the Ottomans. But these are just, the Ottomans are just too large. They even went defensive, which means this is a morale-based Ottomans, which is horrifying to think about. I think I beat them a little bit still. Do I? Yeah, I'm a little bit ahead in morale, but not by much. Probably piety is what's deciding it. We tend to be pretty pious these days. Even with a new ruler, our piety is almost at 100 again. Although I'd really like to get rid of my ruler and take this guy. By the way, we are called a Great Sultan now, which is kind of interesting. Apparently we don't get the Padishah title that the Ottomans hold. It's a bit of a shame, but... What happened here? Oh, Tunis just insulted us. Okay. I was worried that they might have broken their alliance there for a moment. That would have been quite worrisome. That would have been very, very, very worrisome. Okay, you know what? I think I might actually end this one here. This war with Persia and Bengal is just going to drag on for a bit. And I don't really want to deal with it. And plus there's another phone call. So that will be it from me. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.